Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
Riesen. You ever had that? It's got raisin in it?
No, it's chocolate and caramel. It's a high school candy. It's a bling candy. She put me on back in
I never seen that in high school. In high school, I knew, goddamn, everything. I'd never seen it before in my life. Never seen it?
Well, fucking taste it.
That don't negate me never seeing it before.
I understand that, but I'm saying you're seeing it today, so now you'll never have to say you never seen it.
But I can't express it on the pod.
So
why she always
She's not aggressive. It's the weather.
It's the yellow?
It's the rain. It's the yellow.
She buzzing, baby. She buzzing.
It might be the mustard. Wait, you didn't tell me if my ankles look ashy on the camera.
You didn't ask.
I was about to in my head, but then I didn't say it out loud.
No, you better. You gotta check. You gotta check yours.
I know,
She
sir.
said, but you didn't even tell me.
You didn't tell me because I didn't ask out loud.
Always my fault.
It's always your fault.
Always my fault.
Did you put your humidifier, whatever it's called, purifier on?
Nah.
Oh.
Just put it up there.
It's like, fuck purity.
Well, background noise.
Episode.
He said, fuck your asthma.
Jen.
We've been down here for how long with no air purifier?
She's still her. No
And
one.
I'm just saying. That's what you said.
Episode.
You said.
211.
Did you miss her last week?
Pound sign 211, baby.
Oh, man.
Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Yeah.
In the basement.
Hey.
Bike.
We got Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
Yep.
Bike work like we left some. Because we did.
Here.
We haven't been down here since May.
Yeah.
Really?
When's the last time you were down here?
The day he cleaned up.
I did a lot of cleaning the last couple of days.
Good looks, yo. Looks good.
Yeah.
I don't see a speck of dust.
The only thing I didn't do was like the back corner over there. But we're not.
Not important.
What's
Look like a treadmill in the way.
He put the sombrero on the chicken head.
I like
and
it.
then put the purse.
I saw the press. I was like, I forgot about this.
I hope that's in the shot. So.
True.
And the luchadora, is that how you say it?
Luchador.
Mask.
Hey guys,
What up, family?
how goes it? I missed you guys last week.
Bet you did.
Yeah, I mean, I was at the Apollo taking tips. Laying down little notes to myself.
You touched the wood too? Taking tips, touching wood?
Hey.
Good for you.
I said, wish me
My
luck.
job.
Jen? Oh my God.
What'd she say?
I won't repeat it.
Come on, Jen. It had to do with
It was
wood,
aggressive.
So it was. She's
It was
so aggressive.
It was aggressive.
Anyways, how you guys doing?
How you feeling?
Better, much better. I still got this dumb cough that just won't go away. And then I like laugh too hard, and it starts to really ramp up. It's like
I
not
might
fun.
have a little baby version of what he got.
Oh no. Yeah, apparently there's something going around. It's not COVID, but
That
on top
cold
of COVID.
thing that we forgot about.
They did
Like
say on the
normal
news that they suggest people get their flu shots because apparently this is probably going to be the most aggressive flu season in like the last 5 years.
That's what they said?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
So they said Australia's winter comes before ours, and right now they're having a really jacked up flu season. So I'm not a flu shot person, but I'm gonna get it this year because I ain't got the time.
yeah,
So
it's
you might want to do that.
I never got the flu shot before.
I got it once and then I got sick, so I didn't do it anymore.
this is
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, I'm like, you gonna put the flu in me? Of course I'm gonna get sick.
Jen, just like turn your mic towards
No.
so it's facing your face. Or you turn it off. I don't know.
Yeah, I could.
Whichever
That'd
works
probably
for
be
you.
better for everybody involved.
Maybe I should have helped you.
Probably, but I did it by myself. I'm like a toddler. I can do it myself.
Right. Yo, if this, you want to get me to mush your child, have your child scream up and down. They could do it. Every day this guy gets in the car.
Which one?
Kaiser.
He can
Need
put
help?
that seatbelt on himself.
He can.
He don't
but-
need you.
He's not good at it.
Just like I don't need you
And
to
we
put this
gotta go.
mic stand on.
You're right.
Get you move your stupid
But then
little
he's
hands.
gonna, do you need help? No, I can do it myself. But then when you try to like drive off, he'd be like, I'm not ready. Like,
I will leave you home. I will leave you home. We gotta go, man. No time for
I would
this.
just let you be unsafe.
we
I
gotta
won't
go,
leave
man.
you.
We gotta go. I'm late. I don't have time for this.
Move your little out. When we get home, I'll lock you in the car. You can practice as much as you want. Get out of here.
Ah,
Yeah. The hell? It's not the time for this. It's the game time.
I gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go.
I'm really late. Daddy's
Kids
late.
gotta understand game time situations.
it's fourth
and
quarter.
women.
2 minute drill. We gotta go.
You gotta go. You gotta go. So, now that you're feeling better, Mm-hmm. You right back to your busy life.
Like I never
Back
left.
like he never left.
Oh man, life is just. I've just come to terms with it, cause you know, I like so people like it's super. It's raining, right? And me personally, I like the rain. I love the rain, but I found a new love for it because it cancels things.
Oh my goodness!
I.e. Saturday. Somehow, Kaiser has drum practice.
Drum practice?
Because who signed him up for drums? Not me.
Oh, your life is amazing.
That's at 11. At 11:45, Carter has a soccer game. At 1 o'clock, there was something else happening that I don't remember. But because it rained, soccer got canceled. That 1 o'clock thing got canceled, so I just had to do the drums.
Oof. Yeah. This was on a Saturday?
Yeah.
Only thing worse would be on a Sunday.
Yeah, Sundays like leave me alone. But Sunday's football, so
Yeah,
we're up
exactly.
early anyway. But at least we're at home.
Oh, that you meant like
by 11.
NFL football.
No.
Oh, he means
like,
He doesn't get the luxury.
Oh.
He doesn't get the luxury.
I got the get up early football.
Oh. Yeah. Because those coaches want to watch NFL football.
No, real talk. Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
But yeah, my life was good.
Dara's back.
Jay, what's up with you?
Squad's back. I'm chilling. I did the pregame podcast this week.
Oh, yeah, you did.
That was fun.
Shout out to Wale.
Yeah,
Shout out to Bree.
Shout out to
And
Josh.
Who's Josh?
The one who does the sound. I
You
guess?
got a new member from when we were last there.
Ah, okay.
And then there was a young guy. I don't want to mess up his name. I want to say it's Tyrell, but I don't want to mess it up.
Oh, he young.
Yeah.
He young.
Yeah. So shout out to the squad. That was fun. I did it without my two friends, which was weird. Me just doing something by myself.
Yeah, Jen.
And I didn't realize till Wooly introduced me that it's been like 4 years since they asked me to go on that podcast. And because I don't go outside, it just hasn't happened. So I'm glad I finally got to chill with them. That was cool. They did some rapid fire questions and some interview stuff. And it's fun being the one asked the questions instead of asking the questions.
Word.
And one of the questions they asked was, do you believe in soulmates?
And you said?
Yes.
Jen, I can attest to this, has found her soulmate. Jen has found her soulmate. Her soulmate has found her.
Tell me why.
It's amazing.
Before the pod, I said I would swing by and pick up these lovely chairs from Jen and Darren's house. I'm going down the street and I see a police lights. I passed by and they pulled over a car. I didn't really notice the car. I just saw somebody getting pulled over. I was like, damn, man. Shit, man. Sorry, brother. I park in front of the house. Yo, I'm here. Jen comes out. I said, damn, somebody's getting caught.
He didn't even say that. I just looked. I was like,
Before I could say it to Jen, I guess she saw it.
I was like, damn. Now let me tell you what I saw. I saw a police car behind a Solara with the top dropped. And today's weather, you see, it's raining.
Yeah, it's a little wild.
Cold. It's cloudy. It's dreary. And I'm like, you got the top dropped in the rain?
You wildin'. Yeah.
That's mad suspicious. I pulled you over too.
Right? So Jen says,
So I can get more rain on me? You want me to just hang out right here?
They got the top drop, but they got the windows up, and the windows are like tinted black as me. Like,
so,
But still, let me mind my business.
so Jen saying this, I'm giggling. I'm like, come on, man. He's just trying to live life.
Yeah.
Not but 43 seconds later, Darren comes out the house. Literally just about the same thing Jen says, this guy says.
he's
Like to a T.
He was like, what the hell? A convertible? If that was me, I'd pull me over too.
Both of them are like, that's what I said. It's like, yo, man.
Puzzle pieces.
So
Puzzle pieces.
Interlocking, that's my guy.
Wow.
So when they asked me, do you believe in soulmates? I say yes. They said, why? I said, because I found one.
yeah,
I love it.
found hers.
That's what's up.
Hopefully 10 years from now, I don't look back to this podcast and be like, damn,
Yeah.
that guy left me.
I ain't never been wrong about something in my life.
I ain't saying nothing.
Bills over here like, so, y'all believe in souls? Huh? That's just the white man telling you.
Nah, souls are real.
Oh, yeah?
But
Of course
soulmates-
souls are real.
What about soulmates? Brother.
You know we talked about this on the pod before.
Let's talk about it again, Bim. I forgot.
Darren, do you believe in soulmates?
I do to an extent.
Aha. So there's always a caveat. So if there's a caveat, how can it be a singular thing?
I didn't
There's a
say singular,
situational
but they still exist.
Oh no, I agree that it exists, but I don't think that I don't think of it in the traditional. Up, you latch to that one, and it's just y'all from when you met, then forever. You could have you could have multiple soulmates. Mm-hmm. You met me at a time in my life where I needed this, and then we grew apart, or somebody passed, or whatever, and then somebody else came to my life and I needed that. Like other puzzle pieces fitting as life changes. Because I've seen people, they're not the same person they were in college when they met this person and got married. Mm-hmm. They evolved into something else that they felt they needed to be, and that person or that relationship didn't work anymore. Doesn't mean it was bad or the wrong thing at all.
Those for a season.
Things
or
change.
for a reason.
Yeah. Because I'd be wrong. Come on now. Because I'd be wrong to look at all the life examples in the world of people, things not working out, people becoming different people, and assume that through all the stuff, good, bad, and different, somebody should just stay there. If situations have changed, i.e. Tom Brady. And
I was going to say, there was like literally three divorce announcements I saw yesterday alone.
Yeah. So are we to say that during those moments they weren't happy, or that wasn't their soulmate at the time?
Maybe not.
Because we need those things to happen, right? If they're not together, they don't have those children. You know what I'm saying? Those children don't go on to da-da-da-da-da. So, yeah, it's just not enough data from the analyst to say there's like a singular, but soulmates, plural? Of course. Of course.
He said, of course.
Of course.
Of course. Deep voice.
My children.
Of course.
Of
Go
course.
and mingle.
Procreate.
Go and mingle.
Go and fornicate.
I mean, yeah, I guess I could understand that because, there's the soulmates are not always intimate or romantic,
Yeah, because I hear people saying, oh, my mom's my soulmate.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
kid is my soulmate. So I don't even know what it is.
So then how can you not believe it?
No, I said it not in a singular sense. I know it exists.
Okay.
But it's for the folks who say it's just that one person and that's it.
No.
That's where I get a little, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's definition is so different, I don't even touch it. Because you think it's one person, you think it could be multiple people, you think I don't even say soulmate.
But sometimes it's hard to deny the existence of like, like I think of like Soul Reborn, right? So
Whoa.
like, I know we're
Gandhi,
going
let's
we're
go.
going there, right? But like you hear certain instances where it's like maybe there is soulmates because like from one life to the next they follow each other.
That would be a more interesting thing. I'm not
Yeah.
hip enough in the afterlife stuff. Don't follow me.
Hey, dude, you remember me? There's a reason I left.
My name is now Steven.
I am now a grasshopper.
I'm not familiar.
Who sent you?
But that's interesting though, because that's the whole I knew you in another life thing.
Yeah.
Because there is a feeling that you do get sometimes.
Like
meeting
that, you
somebody.
look familiar. Like,
Right.
There's always instances of that.
Yeah, and also sometimes you're just horny.
Well,
Am I lying?
I wasn't even thinking. See, I was in that sense. I don't think of. I think of more like, like Clarabelle and her mom believe at some point in their past lives, they were something else to each other, be it like sisters or lovers or whatever, but not like like two females. I mean like. Let's say they were husband and wife, and then they
were somehow connected.
Yes.
Before, but how do you? Is it just because of like an attraction to the person? Because I don't even think of that. Because how would I?
Yeah, how would you recognize it? And I guess I don't know. I can't say I've experienced that, but there are certain things to me that like like this is more than just attraction or a romantic thing. It's like we are like this type of connected.
Yeah.
And it's like, like to have that strong bond, be it romantic.
Like a mother-daughter bond.
Yeah. Or like, not I'm
playing. I get it, though. Because not all mothers and daughters are tight.
Get along, yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. That's an interesting thing.
it's funny that you said that whole you look familiar type thing, because I was watching the Hot Boxing podcast, Mike Tyson's podcast, and it's a recent episode with Bobby Brown, and Matt Barnes was his co-host. And so Mike Tyson told a story about how he saw Michael Jackson somewhere. It was at his fight. And he like gestured a peace sign to Michael Jackson, and Michael put his peace sign down. And he was like, oh, it's basically like Michael swerved him. And he was like, all right. So he finished his fight. It was like a minute fight. And then he went up to Michael Jackson to say hello. And Michael Jackson said to him, you look familiar. I feel like I know you from somewhere.
To Mike Tyson?
To Mike Tyson.
While he was at a Mike Tyson fight?
Yeah.
Where have I seen?
Yeah, Mike Tyson. No.
No.
No, I've seen you.
And Mike Tyson was just like, yo, I respect that because you have to be really like confident to do that to another person who's like the biggest person right next to you right now. And he's like, yeah, I respect that.
And that's Mike Tyson. I mean, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's just him.
Yeah.
So.
That's power right there.
I thought that was a pretty cool story.
Mike got story. Imagine the stories this guy got.
It was him and Bobby Brown.
Yay!
I'm like the two of them have like so much that they've been through together separately. I have to watch it again. I wasn't really like paying full attention. It was only an hour, but it was good.
And the fact that he recreated the Every Little Step video.
Yeah, they talked about it. They watched it together and they talked about it.
That's
Oh,
so
it was
fun.
good. Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
He was like, Wayne Brady really thought he was me right there.
You know Wayne Brady be performing.
He's on Dance with the Stars right now.
Oh, he must be killing it.
I only see his post on Instagram about it, but it sounds like he's. I don't watch actual Dance with the Stars because I'm like under 65 years old.
Oh,
What did she just say? What did she
I'm
just say?
under 65 years old.
And that's justification to not watch the show, right?
That show.
That show.
I'll watch Price is Right, and I wish you would say something. I'll flip this whole table.
But what makes Dancing with the Stars a geriatric show? They can't do none of that.
That's why they watch.
speaking of celebrities and shows, you see Montel Jordan was on the Singer show.
Masked Singer, I
Yeah,
did, and I
yeah.
recorded it to send it to you guys, and I forgot.
Your buddy Montel, you didn't root him on?
I
You didn't send him a DM?
He didn't tell me he was
Encouraging
going
him?
on.
Masked Singer is another show that I don't watch.
He can't tell you his secret.
But I
I should have knew.
I happened to turn on Fox, and I was like, "Is that Montel Jordan sitting on the mask?" And I was like, "I gotta record this for the guys," and I recorded it, and I forgot to send it to you guys.
I should have knew.
You guys are ridiculous. I still shake my head at that. Oh my God, what do we do? Man.
He never messaged us again.
No.
Well, I wouldn't either.
Come
I
on,
don't even
man.
message y'all back
I was gonna
now.
say, really. I was about to say exactly that.
What's
You don't
wrong with
talk
these
to him now.
yahoos?
Bib doesn't like us, yo.
I don't like my phone, bro. I've been tired. Bros were here.
Right.
Yeah.
So since last week, what, Thursday, Wednesday, whatever it was,
Oh, yeah. Well,
dropped the wife off in Boston to fly to Ireland. Shenny said he was flying into Providence. So I go to Boston at 5 or something like that, drop the wife off, 4 or 5. I get home, I'm chilling. Shenny gets to Providence at 10 something. I get a call. Hey, when are you dropping Dreen off in Boston? I already did. I'm home. Oh, my flight got canceled. I'm flying into Boston now.
fuck.
So back to Boston. 10 something. Get home. Next day, Wale comes in at 11 something in Boston. So I'm back to Boston.
Take the train, yo.
Again, I can't do that.
I can.
I can't do that. So started off tired as hell. Then they hear, we outside, we up all night, da-da-da. Wife gets back Sunday, back to Boston. Wale leaves Monday, back to Boston.
Logan is not fun to drive to at all.
Somehow the driving got worse for those folks over there. It's bad, yo.
It's
It
terrible.
is really, really bad.
And that's what they're making the new exit for it. Well, not new, but like a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun.
There's so many people there. There's a lot of people there.
Really.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot more people moving there because all the money being made and all that stuff. But that little big dig that they did, there's just traffic still. I don't know what it's helping. I don't know what it does. And there's more construction at the airport, so they shut down one part of the highway.
Oh, fun.
But I love my family, so do what you gotta do.
Only get to drive the Rivian.
That was the other thing. But then I was scared because if they hit it, I'm going to be mad. Because folks were driving like wow. But yeah, I let the car do most of the...
Yeah. You got a car.
Speaking of cars,
Okay.
have you guys noticed an uptick in high-end vehicles that you're seeing lately?
Yeah, like this Maserati's
Good.
on the road.
Thank you.
Like, what
Oh
the hell?
my God. I thought it was just me.
No, I've been noticing that for a couple years now.
Darren,
I don't really pay attention like that, so
because you're speeding, right? You're chasing
I'm just
them?
trying to get where I'm going.
That's what's up.
Lamborghinis, Rolls Royces, Bentleys. Like, what is going on?
Not even lying.
on like regular streets.
Y'all know where I live. It's nowhere like crazy like that. Yesterday, I saw a matted out, and I'm not even joking. This is while it was raining. Matted out Lamborghini. Take a turn of pat. Lamborghini in Johnston near Walmart. What are you doing? 2 days prior, blacked out Rolls Royce SUV.
I didn't know they made those.
Oh, so y'all never even see what they look like. Hey! So I'm just at the light leaving my street, and this beauty just wafts Pass me. Like, what is this? Who is selling drug? Maseratis. What else? I saw the new electric Mercedes-Benz.
You know, when they're
sedan.
seeing you, they're saying the same thing, right?
No, which is fine because
He said, because
I'm not exempt, but like though I've never seen that stage of high-end cars. I've seen older Land Rovers or Range Rovers, you know, the typical neighborhood stuff, 5 Series, 7 Series BMW. But now we getting into like $100 and something thousand vehicles. What's a Lamborghini doing driving around in the rain in Johnstown in October?
I think I sent you guys the Lambo that was getting sent to the junkyard because it was caught in Hurricane Ian.
Oh.
And so I ended up following the guy. So basically he had, I think it was a Rolls Royce and a Lamborghini. And he had just bought the Lamborghini like a couple weeks before the hurricane. And it only had 300 miles on it. It was like a 2012. But only had 300 miles on it. He bought it. He put them both in the garage. But because of the storm just obliterated the garage door.
Damn.
And they just floated out until the Rolls Royce ended on top of the Lamborghini. Yeah, man. It's a sad situation. So they sent it to the junkyard.
My only thought is a lot of the delays over the last few years with the chip shortage stuff being just sitting on boats like we saw with that story last time. People might just be getting their stuff now, finally. So, who knows, but it's looking pretty good out there on the roads, man.
I'm going to be rocking his Camry, though.
Let's go. You gonna put some pipes on it? What you gonna do? Get
What's
some
pipes?
rims? Like a
Like
lot
the
of
noise?
exhaust pipes?
No.
Nah.
I don't like
You
like
gonna
that.
drop it?
No. It already scrapes. It scraped just now at Dollar Tree.
Wait, you can't be scraping?
Yeah, because the body kit. It came with it. I didn't put it on
It
there.
really scraping.
It scrapes all the time. My other one did too.
Fancy with a lowrider Camry.
Them XLEs, they want to do the most with it.
Saying no. That's what you get for being fancy.
I just wanted the sunroof, moonroof, leather, wood grain.
All the perks.
A little bit.
Come on now.
A little bit. What else you do this week, Bim?
Did I do something? I don't know. I'm a boring guy. I've been doing rentals. I'm tired. I'm tired, man.
You said you went outside.
Yeah, where we go? Went to watch the games. There's not much for us to do anymore. As like almost 40s, not much.
No, you got to eat, watch some sports.
Sports bar, kick it,
I mean, we
Smoke
have our comedy
marijuana.
show. That's fun.
comedy show. But Wally was actually mad because he said, the week I come, y'all ain't doing nothing. No karaoke, no whatever. Sorry.
Sorry, you didn't say nothing.
Well, he did, but
He didn't tell
he picked
me.
the wrong.
He didn't tell Darren. He don't even watch his podcast. But if you are watching Wale,
He's not.
you should have hit me up. I would have been told you. You should have hit up Darren up. He would have been. Nah, Darren would have told you shit. You should have just hit me up.
Like, oh, why are you here?
But at least I got to see your brothers, and that was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Darren didn't because he wasn't there.
We're going to try to drag you out, but
God, dude.
He wasn't.
God.
That's just in my head right now. I don't know why, but
That was good, Darren. That was timely. That was pop culture. That was good.
One time I took an ill nap before coming here today.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Dar?
nah, I was running around. I was in Boston today, so no nap for me.
Oh yeah, then he
Sorry.
came to pick up the chairs from us.
He watched.
How did the tarp go?
I had to stop a couple times.
Oh, you were protecting the chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put the 4 chairs on the bed of the pickup, and then he's like, "I got a tarp," and Darren was like, "That's gonna fly off."
I was like, I'm not going
Absolutely.
anywhere. I said, I'm not going anywhere far.
he was like, "You're going home, right?"
You live far.
Let the chairs get wet. It's fine. Just let them get wet.
I didn't want to.
They're leather.
Yeah. And then I stopped a couple times just to readjust.
Hey, so you were that guy in the
I was.
with the parachute.
I was.
on the truck?
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
That can't be good for gas mileage.
No, absolutely not.
We were talking about. We quickly touched upon the Tom Brady thing.
Oh yeah, the divorces.
Yes.
You want to talk about the 3 divorces I seen?
Sure.
All right, it was Tom and Giselle, Mary and her husband, and
Corey something.
Yeah, and Miguel and his wife.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They were separated before.
Yeah.
Got back together, and
now they're
then-
getting divorced.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, this is a bad day for marriage.
Darren said something ill in the chat though.
What he say?
So in my first marriage, when we were pretty much breaking up, we had I forgot who I was talking to. I don't know if it was a therapist or a marriage counselor, I should say. And they said to me, "Do you want this to end?" And I was like, I don't know. And to be honest, And he said, well, do you think this is worth fighting for? Did you love this relationship? And I was like, I guess. And he says, no good relationship ends in divorce. And I was like,
Oh, that, yeah.
That one.
That was deep.
That right there.
So,
That makes me feel less bad when it happens because it's.
And so, of course, at the time, I kind of got it, but didn't get it fully. And I still made stupid actions and decisions based on what I thought I should do. But now looking back at it, it's like, yes, that's. And it's okay for relationships to end. I think.
Yes.
I think people, like, that you hear divorce and you're like, obviously you're sad that a relationship is coming to an end. But it's like, to me, it's like, okay, well, it's an opportunity for those people to find happiness again.
Rebirth.
Like
Renaissance.
Why would you want two people to stay together when they're not happy?
It's a bad
not
thing
working.
to see happen.
Yeah.
I got a few homies. I'm like, man,
Whoa.
you are a different person, bro.
Yeah.
You need to, oof.
So that's something that's always stuck out with me.
But with Tom, there was speculation because I'm not going to lie. If I'm married to you for how many years and you retire, like for real retire, not fake retire. You did the tour, you did this, you signed them balls, there's all this hoopla and all this stuff, and they do specials about you and all of that.
And 40 days later. Like, Jesus.
Hey, fam, I thought we had a plan. Can you imagine all the stuff that was already being set up for them to do, get to? And he's like,
Going back to work.
Now, to me, I think he weighed
His options.
And I was like, you know what? Home ain't all that great. I'd rather do this. Which, I mean, some people would say is bad, but if he's home miserable, potentially, versus doing what you love.
So,
I mean, how do you choose?
yeah, well, that's what I'm like. Can you love your career or your football?
If
I
you're
say
Tom
football,
Brady,
but
yeah.
This is his life. This has been his life for a long time.
I mean, but it's got to end at some point. I mean,
His
not to
life
say
has to
that-
end?
No, football.
How, though? Because you see Tony Romo, what's he doing? He's involved with football.
Yeah, but he's not playing.
And he could have done that. That's what everybody expected him to do.
But why would Tom Brady, who's already the greatest ever, do the same thing that everybody else does? So there was alleged, before he came back to the Bucs, that he was going to look into a player then / owner situation in Miami, allegedly. So there's ways that you would need to transition in the business world into this. So a team may say, hey, we can't get you this position now, but if you come play with us for a year, we got a front office position for you. Why you want to go from stadium to stadium talking about other players when he could just be one of the people making decisions?
But if that's the case, then I'm sure he would have told his wife, like, listen, this is one more year because I got X, Y, and Z lined up.
You
And
think?
she said no.
You think?
No, but she could also turn around and be like, no, I'm done. I don't want to do this. It's either you choose that
Yeah.
or us. And he said, well, all right, I'm sorry.
Because,
Peace.
because she could also say, well, we have plenty of money.
It's not a money thing.
I know.
Yeah, it can be.
With wealthy folks, at some point, it's not about the money because everybody around you got money. So my
Snoop got-
homie's Bob Kraft. I want money like him. I want that kind of money. Because we straight, right? But there's people that look at us and say, nah, I want Darren's crib. You saw his Darren's kitchen?
This is beautiful.
Right, but Darren's like, man, ain't nothing. I still got da-da-da-da-da. So it's like,
He was definitely washing dishes when I got here.
whoa,
Because the dishwasher was full. And it was pots.
that's allowable. Jen, why you did that?
She wants to go straight.
Why she did
Jen walked into the closet and
She
straight.
didn't even look at you and say, hey, he was washing dishes. Silly boy.
I will know this.
Because he's always so judgy about it.
I'm mad judging.
No, as he should be. As he
I'm
should
mad
be.
judging.
And things
I
expensive.
give my wife shit every time I see her washing dishes. You know the dishwasher's right next to you, right?
But nah, for real, and we joked about it, but imagine doing, how long Tom been playing? 20 years? 20-something years?
He started in 2000.
Damn. Damn.
So I was watching the Patriots game, and Mac Jones had gotten injured last week. So they had Brian Hoyer. I don't know where they keep resurrecting him from.
Yeah.
But they had him, and then he got hurt in the beginning of the game, so they had some other guy, Bailey Zappi or something. I'm like, what is his name? And so I guess he's a rookie. And so he was born
How terrifying.
in 1999.
Oh my God.
And Tom Brady started in 2000.
He was.
So,
Oof.
think of that. Tom Brady entered the league before Giselle, right?
Yeah.
He's playing football well before that. So now his entire marriage to her has been attached to him playing football. That's the life he knows and has come accustomed to. Even her to a certain extent because you got out of whatever life you were in to enter this.
And now she's like, okay, so my turn for you to enter into my lifestyle.
And he's like, no.
Which is, I mean,
And that's
And I think that's okay because you know what? Sometimes people hold resentment because they made a decision for you, the other person, right? Regardless of their own happiness, and they end up being a shit person. They probably would have divorced anyways if he didn't play and was home and unhappy. He was just gonna ruin it anyways, probably.
So at least he gets his happiness.
At least she get to go hang with Kanye or whatever she's doing, and he gets to do the thing he loves for mad hours a week because you're studying.
Because
film.
to me, I'm like, football is not a safe thing. Like, it's not like you're just going out there playing Monopoly, bro. Like, you're putting your body and your
risk.
at
20
risk.
plus years. 20 plus years.
And you've done it for so long, and you've been fortunate to where you haven't gotten like hurt too bad.
You think he's worried about injuries?
That's the problem.
yeah, but I mean, but
This is 20 plus years in the NFL.
yeah.
This is what y'all
I
been
have
doing
done
most of
nothing.
your life?
I've done nothing for 20 plus years other than be black and pay taxes.
Walking. Okay, you've been walking 20 plus years, right? Imagine one day,
Stop walking.
here's this chair. Just use that for now. Or hey, somebody will carry you. Well, you may like that, but it's something that is part of his life. Preparation, season
It's part
coming.
of a lot of people's lives.
No. This is Tom Brady.
It doesn't
So
matter.
this is
So
like-
the same way we celebrate his methodical way of playing the game. You think that just turns off when NFL's done?
It doesn't, but he knows that he can't play forever. Even though he says that I'm gonna play till I'm 45, I'm gonna play till I'm 50, but he knows he can't really do that.
But he's not trying to play forever.
Exactly. So you know it has to come to an end at some point.
This marriage will come to an end first.
wow.
And that's crazy.
Is it though?
I mean, I shouldn't say crazy. That's crazy that it came to that point.
Yeah, I guess it's in my head. I think it's almost commendable that he's able to say like, "No, I'm not going to conform to society and be in this relationship because everybody says I'm supposed to be. I'm going to choose me first."
Yeah,
which a lot of
because-
people don't do.
Because the initial thought is, why would you leave your marriage? Instead of thinking, oh, you know what? He wouldn't have been happy. Or he probably wasn't happy.
But the thing is, do we even know if he tried at his marriage because he's been doing this career thing for so long? And once
even
again,
if
I
he-
don't disagree with you.
Yeah, no, even if he didn't, so what?
But it's like, you didn't even give it a shot. You gave it 40 freaking days, bro.
It sucked. Day one, it sucked.
Things suck sometimes. You didn't even try. 40
I'm
days.
Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Tom Brady. She is boring. She is so boring. Oh my God, you're this annoying all the time. Or maybe the flip side. Maybe she's like, damn, what are you going to talk about is football? Yo,
Yeah, that's funny.
no. Because what else you going to talk? You've been playing this game the whole time you've been married, now you're home. So, yeah, what did you think about that Z squared thing that I did in game?
Can you believe he sat in the pocket for that long?
We need a new fridge. We need a new fridge. Oh, what do you usually do?
I usually put food in the fridge, Thomas.
Yeah,
You
nah.
want to call a huddle about it? You wanna...
This trash and Mr. Boys, I'm out. I'm out.
Taking every phone call you got. Antonio!
Hey, yo, hey. Yo, grab, my boy. Remember 10 years ago that party? Yo, what up? What up?
Little man.
We out here now, bro.
Hey, man, I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing nothing.
And even for Giselle, hey, I could do my thing. Fine, bye. I could do my thing. Is it going to hurt? Of course, but at least the things that they both apparently wanted, go ahead and do it. And that's where I have they fit for a bit, things changed. Does it fit still? I don't know. But I think if more people made those decisions, you would have less animosity in relationships. Like you said, Darren, when you went to the marriage council back then, if you were more, like if you understood what you were feeling and whatnot, maybe that ends sooner before other stuff happens. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So like people are scared of that feeling because it doesn't feel like the right thing to do. How could you leave your family? Man, but deep down, I really want to do this other thing. And nobody ever addresses the need to want to fulfill this thing that might not be attached to a family.
No, you're right.
You know, I don't know. People value people just being together, but do you value happiness in a family the same way?
Honestly, I don't think people give a shit about happiness.
See, and that's where I think, because I'm like, people gonna be happy. If you're gonna be miserable, just get out. It's not worth it, because people, woof.
But do you think, does it have to be miserable if you ain't happy?
It usually lends to that, or leads to that.
Like you can't just be stable?
Well, unhappy isn't stable.
Do you want to be content?
That's what I'm saying. So just because you're not like, oh my God, I'm in glee, I'm happy,
No.
doesn't mean you're unhappy.
No, but do you want to be in content in a relationship?
Yeah, some people are okay with being content.
Yeah, but I think eventually that leads to, like, I think it's fine until you recognize or you see happiness, right? Like, you could definitely be content in a relationship, and as long as everything, all the machines work, all the cares go, cool. Until you do something, like you go out with your homie and you have a good time, and then you go back to that contentness. You're like, damn.
Yeah. Or after a while, you realize, oh, I kind of lost myself over the years.
Right.
And I'm not.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool, but man, I used to do this. I used to do this. We used to, you know what I mean?
But I think after a certain point, if you wait too long, it's not like if you leave that person, you go back to that.
No.
Like
But
how
you find something new. Like you get it, you begin all over again.
I think some people are just afraid of that.
Well, the hope is that you, even if you are content or you're not happy, that you can figure out happiness with your person.
Right.
That's
Like,
the first attempt, hopefully.
That's the goal.
And hopefully you guys can get back to that happiness and cool. And if not, then you both can say like, okay, like this is not working for me or I need something else. Can our relationship adjust to meet my, like what I need? And I'm thinking of the person that's like, okay, like I'm content and cool and I'm 30. And then when they're 67, they're like, damn.
Yeah, but at that point it's too late. So now you have
It's
to.
never too late.
Never too late.
Never too late to be happy.
Never too late. Honestly, Jen, you looking, it's true.
Never.
Why not what's wrong with that 60-something saying, you know what, I'm going to go and study art, and I'm going to go to Arizona, and I'm going to visit the Grand Canyon, because my spouse didn't want to do any of that stuff. You got only this much time left. This dodo just want to stay home all day. I wanted to do all these other things. Our kids graduated, and you still.
Oh, man,
Damn, Jen.
I dropped the whole Skittle.
Damn, Kyle. I
That's
dropped
my
the yellow
happiness.
one, too.
Oh, it's yellow? All right, cool.
Yeah. I've waited all this time to do these things, and I haven't done any of it. And so, is it selfish to choose a time to say I'm going to pick me?
Right.
But you can't do those things and still be with the person?
Clearly not.
Maybe not.
I've seen it. No, actually, my boss. Oh, actually, leave that. But whatever. An anonymous person.
There's that dirty mop y'all be talking about.
I don't care. We back in the basement. We grimy, huh?
Yeah, it's dirty in
We
here.
grimy. Bring out that dirty mop, dog.
Dirty Warwickness.
Give me that Warwick water to use on the floor.
Oh, wow.
But pretty much most of the time he's doing what, the way, sacrificing. But over time, you're just not, the stuff that you enjoy starts to fade.
Right.
And then if you have that come to Jesus moment one day, you're like, yo, a job. You're at a job for man long. You're like, yo, I don't.
Where did it go?
What?
Yeah. I'm
20 years later, man, I don't like this.
Right.
I'm out. It's not a bad thing. It serves its purpose. But like, if you're not helping me promote myself, if you're not helping me build or grow or do the thing that I wanted to do when I first came here, what's the incentive for me to stay if we can't work to get there? I want to be happy. I'm not fully happy because I know I'm capable of being happier.
Now, do you think in some instances, like let's say Tom Brady and Giselle, okay, let's assume, we don't know what happened in the relationship, but we weren't there, obviously. Let's assume that he's just like, you know what, this lady is boring, like you said. She's nagging or whatever.
Is so slow.
She's so slow. She's not fun. She's not Gronk. Gronk wears my underwear. She won't even.
2 G's.
You know what I mean? Nothing. And is there a possibility in a situation like that where he could be like, you know what, Giselle, this is what I kind of would like to do. And if she's willing and open to see his view of things, where they could possibly work through that.
In my scenario in my head, they talked and worked through every opportunity. And it came down to, I want to play. I don't want you to play.
In my head, it came down to, there was no budging in the scenario. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you think in a different scenario, if she would have budged a little bit and he would have budged a little bit, they could have maybe made that work.
That's, it's all speculative. You know what I'm saying? But if they're in real life doing it, and this is, as most would say, the most extreme circumstance where you got to leave each other, clearly they weren't going to meet,
Right. I'm not saying them, but I'm just saying, like, in general. Like,
in general, yeah.
Do you think there are some people...
It's mad scenario. Yeah, you can work through it.
Where some people are just, miserable or unhappy, but they say, you know what, let's work towards a middle ground, and they are able to work through that and then get back to happy?
Of course. Yeah, if I'm Tom Brady, again, I don't know every inner working, but that's kind of extreme. I'm not going to divorce you.
Right.
Or I'm going to try to not have this lead to divorce if I still love you like that. But yeah, there's a million scenarios to work through. But at the end of the day, it's up to the two individuals, you know.
I think he initially agreed to not playing anymore, and she was like,
He-
"Cool."
He was trying
That was
to.
when he retired.
And
He
then,
was trying to yeah.
a very big shock to everybody. He was like, "I'm not fucking leaving," and didn't tell her, and she like saw it on the news, and she was like,
Yeah, because at one point, Gronk actually said something along the lines of, I spoke to him. I don't really get the feeling that he's done. Talk to the bros. Hey, man, I know I said.
"So you done?"
You know how she
Hey,
is.
man. Hey, look, I got some calls. I don't know. We'll see.
I know when that door opened at practice on Monday, and he walked through.
Bruh. See, this guy shit. This guy shit. I'm like, yo, what she said? What she said?
Is that Tom?
You really trying to? Oh, he wild. Yo, Tom, you a wild boy.
And then he's out there talking crazy. Yo, I was like, woman, I'm the man.
Man, look.
I like that Key and Peele sketch, and he's like, "I said."
I'm not well versed in Key and Peele.
Me
I don't
neither,
know.
but I can imagine. I actually didn't like Key and Peele at all.
Nah. That's Darren's jam.
Is it really? You like Key and Peele?
I see the little shorts they put on social media.
The only Key and Peele stuff I liked was the Obama.
The angry translator.
Yeah. Other than that, I couldn't stand them actually.
Really? Yeah, they're all right.
There's a demo for them. There's a demo for
Oh
them.
well. I wish them both happiness wherever it may lie.
Yeah. So why the black twin get divorced?
I don't know.
Everybody, a lot of people were saying that it was definitely like the guy who was the problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was something about like he was controlling or
Yeah.
something. That he just seemed controlling.
I think
You said the black twin.
Like, we don't know what we're talking about. We don't know what we're talking about.
somebody said the twin that we like. I was like, what?
Yeah, fool.
I did see that.
Since youth. Only like one of them.
What?
Yeah. Darren's like, you can tell them apart. Yeah.
Fam, me too. I'm like, really?
You can't?
T and Samara is like the same person.
Nah, absolutely not. Yeah.
But I've
Really?
seen posts and things about. It's kind of like how the Chloe thing. We were talking about the Chloe and Haley Bailey or whatever.
Yeah, they don't even look alike.
But these two look alike.
Yeah, because they're twins. But they look different enough to be able to tell. You didn't watch Sister Sister?
I
I
did.
did.
And y'all couldn't tell?
No.
They would dress them alike with the goofy ass hats and the curly hair.
No, they face. There's different like features. One of them has like a beauty mark on the side. The other one doesn't. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't care that much. I just like, oh, they're pretty.
I cared. I was tuned in.
I could only tell when they like the one that had the dad and the one that had the mom, and you could tell when they had the conversations. Like, oh, okay, that's the mom's daughter.
Yeah, nah. As soon as they open their mouth, you could tell.
And so the one that's getting divorced, is that the one that was on the game? Because that's the one I like.
I didn't watch the game. Yeah, what's that?
Derwin Davis and them.
Say who now?
What a
The
dumb
game.
Was that the one on UPN?
I don't know.
It was like on 3 different networks. I think it was on UPN at one point. It was on BET at one
CW.
point.
One of those black shows?
Yeah, but it was so good. And then when they brought it back, it was good. When they brought it back, it had dude who played Lawrence on Insecure.
Oh, okay.
He was like the quarterback or something. It was before Insecure came out. So when Insecure started and he was on, I was like, oh shoot, this goes Blue. It was actually good when they brought it back, which is hard for a show to reboot and
that
start
kind of
over.
show, especially.
Yeah, but it was good.
Yeah, no, never watched it. Not hip.
The Pitsy Shuffle.
The who now?
The Pitsy Shuffle. You really never seen the game?
You think I'm lying? Posturing for the
Wow,
podcast? I'm a TV guy.
I thought you meant like you just didn't watch it a little bit.
Nah, I don't know. I've never seen an episode.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Never
wasn't
seen
for
it.
the little things that the wife watched it, and I would walk into whatever dumbness I'd walk into.
As a show,
Because it was a show about football players. It was so good, yeah.
and their wives, but
You know, it was really about the football players.
It was a little too stupid. A couple times I saw it, I was like, oh,
nah, what am I
take like a serious moment and make a laugh track.
I think it's on like Netflix now or something.
Probably.
I've been saying I want to start it over, but the star of the show for me was the mom, Tasha Mack.
You gonna have to give it a lot of back because me and Darren got nothing. It's like the Marvel thing, but by yourself.
Tasha Mack, she was her son played on the team, the Sabres, I believe it was called. The lady who played it, she's like one of the people like you've seen and you're like, okay, I know who that is, but I don't know her name.
Yeah.
And she was really close to her son. She was his manager. And she was dating like Rick Fox at one point.
I'm opening this.
But like the real Rick Fox in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like it was Rick Fox playing somebody else.
It's Rick Fox playing as himself.
As himself. And then she ended up with a new dude named Pookie.
Rick Fox to Pookie. That's what's up. You want me to watch this?
It's good.
I know.
Whatever. We ain't gotta go there. It's fine.
Oh boy. TV world. Darren, I quit. Oh, where you going?
That was TV.
Oh, is that your sign language? Darren, I quit She-Hulk.
Oh, you tried it? I never even started.
Jen, stop.
How quickly into the show?
Are you watching it?
Mm-hmm.
The wedding episode or the bridal shower episode?
Oh, I just saw that.
Yeah, I was I'm cool. About halfway through, I was like, I don't care.
It was
I
kind
don't
of
care.
dumb.
I was forcing myself to watch it.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I thought it was a movie, I was like, oh, this is cool. Then when I saw it was a TV show, I was like,
Nah, and it's too... Okay, so I probably mentioned this before, but I start to lose interest.
Wow.
Whoa! Darren!
Did he miss the whole glass?
He poured it just damn near on his phone.
It just went this way. No, it was on my phone. Continue.
When shows constantly break the fourth wall, meaning
fourth
like
wall.
talk to the audience,
Okay.
but refer to social media and like current stuff a little too much.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, like one scene she broke character broke the fourth wall and was talking about how a particular thing in the episode was going to trend on Twitter in real life, in our life.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, yo, y'all care so much about what people say that you put it in the show about, and I get it, but it's like
I thought it was funny.
I didn't, because I was gonna say exactly what they said, but it didn't make me laugh. It's like, then why'd you do it?
That's what the breaking the fourth wall is.
Nah, what's his name? Deadpool. It works.
Yeah.
Right. It's not like. What you mean? You think it's
No,
on the same level?
No.
Oh.
I think for Deadpool it works great.
Yeah.
I just think the whole purpose of breaking the fourth wall is to say the thing that you're thinking. You're telling her not to say the thing that you're thinking, but that's breaking the fourth wall.
But if it's to the audience, it's cool. But when you bring it, this is gonna trend like this on Twitter. In this real world, I'm cool.
Really? That
Because
bothers you?
That tells me you care about social media engagement,
No, I just think
about how bad the show is.
It's just to be funny.
But it wasn't funny.
To you, maybe.
You thought it was funny?
I thought it was. I chuckled. I'm not on Twitter like that, so I didn't care either way.
It's a bad show.
Really?
There was a scene at the end of the episode with her and Megan the Fox dancing. I mean,
Megan the
Megan the
Stallion.
Fox.
Megan the Fox.
Megan the Fox is a good name. Megan the Stallion dancing.
dancing.
I had
twerking.
seen that, and I had seen people talking about that, and it's like how Meg the Stallion can only be seen as somebody who's twerking, and that's the problem for me.
True.
But this is every episode, Jen. This and at one point they said, because they had a lot of features, not the real Hulk, but the original Hulk is in it. Wong is in it.
Yeah.
Not the original Hulk, but Bruce Banner from the
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo. Wong is in it.
Yeah.
They brought back Carnage or whatever the guy's name who was in jail.
Abomination.
Abomination. So a lot of feature-heavy episodes, and they address it and say, "Oh, well, if you think this is just a feature-heavy show, it's not." But then the next episode has
Is Wong.
feature.
Yeah.
So I'm like, guys, your joke isn't sticking because then you go against it right after.
But that's the purpose of the fourth wall.
No, if you do that one, right, it's not a feature-heavy show. You do that after you're done with your features and then get to the story. But if then the next episode is like, yo, you just said it ain't this, but I don't.
Yeah.
It's too many things that distracted me from the actual show.
Okay.
And that's all behind the fact that it just looks really bad.
Yeah.
The CGI. It looks really bad.
Yeah, I almost feel like I don't get the purpose of the show, but I'm okay watching because it's like I feel like it's all like it's not super heavy on plot right now, so I'm okay with it.
Gave them a shot, and I even forced myself to watch all of the girl, Super Girls, what is all this stuff? The little Indian girl.
Oh, Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel, there you go.
Oh, there goes Jen going to the bathroom.
I forced myself through that one, and it was cool, but
yeah, also like kind of pointless, but all right. Yeah, you're right. It's not plot heavy. I feel like it's just the show, and okay, cool.
Yeah.
The fourth wall breaking, I've always had a thing for that, so maybe I'm just partial to it.
because I like it, but maybe I'm looking for a certain level of it, and the show itself just wasn't good enough. Where when it's injected, it's like, hey man, just focus on that. You're already doing this. Don't do this. Just focus on that story, because this is.
But she's one of the characters that did that. And speaking about fourth wall breaking, did you see the Deadpool thing?
Yes,
Oh man, I'm kind of excited for that.
So,
I know.
The only thing that
They was not pleased.
Yo, man, Marvel, yo. I'm lying, Darren. Marvel ain't falling off a little bit. As soon as first Iron Man die, and it's been trash, man. It's been kind of trash.
You didn't like any of the Spider-Mans?
I like the one. I like the No Way Home.
Okay.
That was the last one, right?
The last Spider-Man, either Far From Home or No Way Home.
Far From Home.
One of the two.
But the No Way Home with Mysterio, was that what it was?
Okay. I liked it.
It was cool, but like,
yeah, it wasn't like I'm gonna have to watch this again.
And here's my bar.
Yeah. True.
Iron Man.
Yes. Okay.
Black Panther. That's the bar.
The
These hits, these classics are the bar. So that's what I'm judging it against. So then when you give me the
subpar stuff,
those films since Endgame, and then these shows, which I get it from Disney, Marvel standpoint, this is gonna make y'all a lot of money.
Yeah.
You can take all these shows and just put them on Disney Plus and go on forever.
Yep.
But it's not gonna be what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they lost that luster.
So, have you seen the new Thor?
Not yet.
I haven't seen that either.
Because I heard terrible things about it.
Yeah, I heard it's a little weird.
They tried too much with the humor, and then I saw a few clips that were taken out. I was like, where were they even trying to go with that thing? So like and again, it's really easy to do from a viewer standpoint, because you showed me good, now you're showing me not good. I'm angry. But when you lose, the whole Marvel universe lost its nucleus. Everything centered around Tony Stark. You had Stark Tower where everybody linked up. Now it's like, okay, free for all. But what ties everything back together, you know? That's what kind of throws me off. But
I mean, there is the, like the new Iron Man, the Ironheart girl, little black girl. She's supposed to be in appearing in Black Panther.
Stop it, man.
I'm serious.
I'm cool. I'm cool. I get what they doing. I get it. It's just, it'll be for a certain demo, but I'm cool.
I was gonna say, and I think they're trying to appeal to a younger demo, because the characters they're bringing in now are for the comics that are coming out now,
right?
That we don't maybe necessarily know. Like I don't know
kids
anything
nowadays read comics.
Yeah,
really. I don't know any.
Comics and mangas are huge right now.
What's a manga?
I was about to ask that.
The comic version of anime.
Oh boy. Okay.
So you take anime and the manga is the physical thing.
Yeah.
And usually those come out way before the show is made. So the anime follows the manga, usually or somewhere around it. But the manga's usually done. So, for instance, with Dragon Ball Z,
I should pee longer.
Yes, you did. I'm sorry.
He lost me here too, so don't worry.
I'm good. I mean,
like, whoa, what have I walked into?
So with the last Dragon Ball Z show that came out, Dragon Ball Super, they've stopped at a certain point, Tournament of Power. But the manga keeps going on. The mangas keep going on. And so now it's like, okay, now we have to make the shows to catch up to the manga.
Gotcha.
So and that's heavy.
So you think in the Marvel universe, there's like young kids reading these new comic books,
Yeah.
or old people reading the comic books?
Both.
Because I haven't, and I'm not around a lot of youngins like that, but I haven't heard kids talking about comic books.
Well, I think it also is digested differently. It's not like it's not always a physical medium. They can catch it online and stuff like that. So there is a huge push for it. I mean,
as long as whoever likes these shows like them, it's just the OGs, like the thing that we came in with it. It's a quality of writing, a storytelling. It doesn't matter what the story is as long as it's told dope. And I just feel like these stories aren't being told dope. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I did see in the She-Hulk when she was getting her suit, the Daredevil helmet. Give me that stuff. I'm there for that.
Because he's definitely coming back.
Yes.
He was
Same
in
guy.
Spider-Man. Yep.
Same guy as Netflix. So that tone, if they keep that same tone, I'm there for that. I'm there for Blade when that happens. I'm there for all of that.
Blade's supposed to come in. X-Men's coming.
Yeah.
Wolverine is coming back. So.
They're all coming all over you. Yeah.
Anyways.
All right, Joe, we bite.
Darren, we forgot to mention something we did this week. We did the radio.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what
Y'all
did
just
we
do so much.
We went on BRU on Monday.
Yes.
That was fun.
That was a good old time.
As
Tell us
always.
more. I didn't get to tune in.
We talked about
We
munching.
never do.
I mean, I'll be running around.
Yeah, Dare bared his honest soul.
Yeah, man.
We talked about the term munch. And,
Let's go.
And
Jen
what that
finds it
means.
weird. She didn't like it.
I didn't find it weird.
A little.
I find what people do to take advantage of other people weird.
Which
If
is
you
been-
know you just want this from this person,
Wait,
just
hold
be
on.
upfront.
Let's give our listeners that are 30 plus some background.
Yeah,
What
because
is
I
a
had to
munch?
Google it.
What is a munch?
So there's a song out.
There's a song out by what's her name, Ice Spice.
Ice Spice, yeah.
And there's she said, "You think I'm feeling you? That a munch. So basically, a munch is a guy who you just call when you need money and you want him to eat your box, but you don't.
Oh, money's a factor too?
Yeah, but you
I
don't.
didn't know that.
You don't.
I'm not a munch.
You don't.
Yeah, I'll do number one, not number two.
Yeah,
But you don't give him nothing in return. You just take from him, and I don't like that.
Why not? It's something that happens.
It is something that happens. I don't like people taking advantage. If the guy likes just showering with gifts and going down on you, then that's cool. But I don't like when people just like go on social media to talk about how they take advantage of people.
You know, this is a thing forever, right?
Yeah.
In fact, women glorify it. Mm-hmm. I saw a meme today, or what is it, a TikTok maybe, on one of them shits. The young lady's eating her meal. She has her phone propped up facing her, because what else would you do when you're eating? And the caption was, waiting for the waiter to leave my Mark's table. The Mark was the guy that she's going to try to get to pay for her meal. She posted it freely.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like that. Like,
But that's been like that for a while.
yeah, it doesn't mean I like it. That's weird.
But it's accepted. Like, women encourage other women to do that.
I know that, and I don't like that we're doing that.
So how you going to stop your people from doing it?
I'm not going to stop nobody from doing nothing. If that's what you do, then that's what you do. But I don't like it. I ain't got to like it.
The game is the game. And it can even be associated with the whole going to the club with no bread. That, like, it's just an evolution of that game. Mm-hmm. You go to the club, you get in free, you leave drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's part of the same game. You go out and see what you can get. And if somebody dumb enough to give it to you, that nigga's a munch.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
That's it. I mean,
I feel like it's just not safe.
which part of it?
The fact that, because, okay, you go to the club and you get a drink and you leave. Mm-hmm. And then now you're asking people for hundreds of dollars and all this, and you're having people fly you out, and you're, like, I just feel like it's just not safe. You don't know, because people are crazier nowadays. Like, I was listening to the song Renee on the way here, and just...
We so old. We so old. She gonna tell us about when Renee got shot and got taken to St. Louis.
First of all, I'm listening to Renee. I'm like, they smoke mad blunts in this song.
In
like,
the word.
like
At least 3 times you
at
mentioned
least
it.
every verse, it was like, okay, we smoked a blunt before we ate, and then after we ate dinner, and then we smoked a blunt.
If Renee got shot, I needed to smoke.
my thesis, I will explain how Renee directly correlates
to munch.
to munch.
Right. And I'm listening to the song, as I've done many, many times in my life. This guy meets this girl on the train or the subway. They click. He goes back to her house with her. They hang out. He sleeps over. She lets him keep sleeping in her house. She leaves him a note. I went to work. Hit me up when you get up on my pager. Like, and
That's
I'm
dangerous shit.
Right. Like, imagine today, you just meet a guy on the train or the bus or whatever.
Or on Tinder.
On Tinder.
This is what's going on.
And then you just let him sleep in your house while you go to work. That just doesn't sound like you could do that same thing these days.
It's never stopped. It increased even. What are you talking about?
But it doesn't sound as safe.
It's
It
not.
doesn't sound safe at all.
It's
Not
never been
as
safe.
safe.
Right. And that's how I feel about this whole
Munch thing?
culture of, not just munch, but this culture of, I'm just going to get mine from this person, and I'm going to get money, and I'm going to do this and that. It could work out 95% of the time, but 5% of the time,
It's worth the risk.
Really?
Girl, I was in Greece. Girl, I was in Dubai.
Dubai is
Girl,
the
you
thing.
see this bag? Girl, you see these shoes? Girl, you see this watch? Girl, you want to come? It's worth it. I know a few.
I know. People exist who do this. Not just females. Men, women.
Not as much men. Who's paying for men to go somewhere? Who's paying for men?
Men get something different out of it.
Exactly. It's a whole different exchange.
Right, but there's people who get things from other people.
But I see it for what it is. The whole thing, unless you're really courting somebody to be with them, it's a game.
Yeah.
The guys will say, I got all this money. Who wants it? Mm-hmm. Right? We're going to bare bones this thing. Mm-hmm. Hey, you see my car. You see my watch. You see, my social media. Who wants it? Those who want
And
it?
that's corny.
Exactly. But if I'm a woman, you willing to
Pay my bills?
All right. He the fool. She take advantage. Mm-hmm. Same thing on the flip side. If you gonna let this man take your Altima,
Because we talk about women
drop you off at work, and then be
and
doing
driving in your car. We talk about women who you got somebody who you're sleeping with, but you got to put your own air conditioner in the window.
Oh my God, she's preaching. Jesus.
My
I
darling
just
said that to me.
pictured somebody put a woman.
I've
not
done
to say
it.
women can't do it, for
But
God's
when
sake,
she's
relax.
like-
But you got a man.
I've done it.
Damn.
I put my own air conditioner in the window. I'm like, this isn't it.
Damn.
I've done it.
So awkward to.
I hurt
it's
my
not
wrist.
an easy task.
It wasn't fun.
It's not an easy task by any means.
It's
So,
always like, God damn, I put the AC in. Damn.
you get it upstairs, you gotta put it on the
But
ground.
you know how hot?
Open
You know how
the
hot it
window.
has to get for you to give in
Fam.
and go pick it up?
All right, go in the basement. Dig this thing out.
Putting it in and taking it out. Because right now I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not that cold. Boys' room is freezing because I refuse to take that shit out. It's gonna be 74 on Thursday. It's fine.
Just put that window plastic over the AC. It'll be fine. It's fine.
So no, you absolutely right.
Yes. I mean, so now, we lived together, and the portable AC was in the window, and portable AC is different.
Yeah.
You just take the little thing out the window. And I was like, I could do that.
Yeah, that one's straight.
I could do that for the squad. I could do that for the team.
But then tell the women it's not safe.
It's not safe.
But at the same time, get it, girl.
Get yours.
Get it. Because, people are dumb. And there's a lot of people with bread who, they don't want to do the work.
And a lot of people have bread who ain't getting it, honestly.
Oh, that's a whole nother.
Just so they can keep up with this culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I know if I want to get a woman, I got to buy her a bag. So I got to scam to get $6,000 so I could buy this Birkin bag so that I can get it for this girl so that she can sleep with me. Like, this shit's just so...
It's a nasty cycle.
It's so ugly.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, look, that's why I say I don't be on this, because a lot of it is a reflection of some of the nastier parts of our culture. Not to get all preachy.
No, you're right.
But when you look at Shave Room and all, it's us. It's not the other cultures. It's us doing the wild stuff, encouraging this kind of behavior. Man, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't
Like,
need to see
I'm
that.
looking at Cardi B and whoever she's beefing with. I'm like, what are you even talking about?
Exactly. But everybody's right there with the commentary.
What are you talking
Man, I'm cool.
about? What are you even arguing about?
And y'all want me to pick my phone up for what?
To talk to us, damn it.
I'm not
We got
Cardi B.
we got a show to play.
I see y'all once a week. See y'all once a week, man. I'm over here
Honestly,
doing this
if
other
we're a
stuff.
group project for this show, you're going to get an A for no reason.
Yeah, for none.
No, just give me incomplete. Give me whatever grade you want to
No,
get.
'cause then
but
we
I
all get
know
it incomplete.
I'm hustling, baby. I'll show up game day. I'll turn up. Otherwise, then I'm back to work. I'm over here putting flooring down. You want me to pick up my phone and doing flooring?
I'd help you put flooring down, my friend.
Then there'll be two people missing from the group chat.
You guys are stupid humans.
Speaking of the show, this weekend is our show, October 8th, Saturday at
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Yes, doors open. Make sure you come. 593 Charles Street in Providence.
We got food. We got comics. And we got your favorite 3 podcasters.
Hey,
That's us.
that's us.
Pull up.
Yes.
Have some food. Oh, BYOB? Or we got to confirm? Confirmation or it is? Which one?
It is.
It is.
I don't know.
BYOB.
I don't know. What we really
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I'll let Jen take this one.
I didn't know we were announcing it on the podcast. Like that, but
It's 2 days away.
yeah, we sent the message to people who had bought tickets.
Yes.
But yeah, it's BYOB.
Dude, you want people to come or not? If you know you can bring your Coors Light or whatever your libation
Not
is.
Coors Light.
Pull up with your drinks, man. Screaming from the mountains. Y'all want people there or not?
Well, if you would help us sometimes, Ben.
This is the help. It's BYOB, but don't tell anybody.
If you would help us sometimes,
Man.
I wasn't sure we could tell
What's
people
happening?
that. I wasn't sure we could tell people.
If you told Bim that, Bim's going to tell people that.
Okay.
Well, we
Bim,
just
tell
told
people
Bim.
that. Yes.
Yeah. What are you whispering for?
For more information, in order to get tickets, visit our website, plsdelthis.com, where you can buy tickets, find information on the comics, and even order some food. You can pre-order it, so you'll be nice and ready for you when you're ready for it at the show.
And VIP, let the people know. What's the difference?
So VIP, you get your own dedicated high top for you.
Table.
Table. So you don't have to share with nobody, but whoever you want to share with. Tickets for that. I think we have like one or two
VIP is
more.
almost done, yeah.
Yeah.
And high top table comes with chairs also. You're not
See.
just standing with the high top.
Oof. I would die if I had to stand.
We didn't even think of that option. That's true. Good thing you said that. That didn't even cross our minds that people would think that.
Yeah, because it's a high top table. I'm thinking a bar. I'm standing by the high
No,
top.
it's a high top
No,
table
no,
with
no.
a chair.
There you go. All right.
Yeah,
You get
that's
a
a
chair
good
and a
point,
table,
Bim.
yes. Otherwise, general admission is you get a regular seat.
That's going to have also the table, but it's not as
But
fun.
you have to share with people you may not like.
Wow.
So, okay, let me clear it. VIP is a personal table for you and
One other
guest,
person.
one
Yeah.
other guest. You may also get general admission, but you may be at a table that's shared with other folks.
Yeah.
Or
Because we're all family.
no table at all and just a chair, potentially, right? Or no?
We're trying to do tables for everybody
Tables for
because
everybody?
the food.
Okay. So, bless you. Personal table for VIP.
Bless you, Uncle Blessing.
Thank you.
Uncle bless you.
Uncle blessings. So yeah, excited about that. It's happening this Saturday. By the time you hear this, it'll be happening tomorrow. So
Unless you wait till Monday to listen to the podcast and you missed it.
then you missed it.
Sorry.
And it was fun.
And it was fun.
And it was great. And you ruined it.
You missed it. Womp, womp,
Are you
womp.
happy now?
So, why won't Will Smith just sit down?
A slave movie? A slave movie?
That's what that is? I didn't even
A slave movie?
I didn't even see
Darren,
I saw it like rough and dirty face.
before I even assumed, because I got started getting mad, I started doing that. But I said, no, let me go read the synopsis to make sure I'm not assuming that a film called Emancipation is another damn slave movie. Let me check before I assume.
What else would a movie named Emancipation be about?
Jen, before I get mad, I want to make sure it's a reason to get mad.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Because if you name the movie Emancipation and it's about anything other than slavery, I'm still going to be mad.
Right.
Sorry.
So.
And it's about a slave that got severe lashings, which I'm sure that's going to be the Oscar-worthy scene.
Isn't that all of them?
Darren.
But he can't go to the
Darren,
Oscars.
They'll make sure he's there.
Was there any slaves that didn't get severe lash?
Darren. But so this is actually based on a real slave. I think the name was Gordon or something like that. Who this happened to. Okay. Goes up to the north after he escapes and fights with the Union. But we've seen that story. I'm cool. Y'all are.
Wait, can
Man.
you finish this synopsis?
I'll read it. Let me go to the wiki.
Yeah,
Hold
please
on.
do, because
I got you.
I'm still like,
Only Gordon we
Look, I just had
recognize.
it up right there. It was there. I was
Only
ready.
Gordon we recognize from Sesame Street.
Or Gordon Ramsay.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, oh, not Ramsey.
Damn, Jen. And there's a Hell's Kitchen restaurant coming to Foxwoods. Look at you. All right, here we go. After being whipped nearly to
Whipped.
death, an enslaved person named Peter escapes from
Peter. His name
Louis-
ain't even Gordon.
Well, I got you. Escapes from a Louisiana plantation, outwitting cold-blooded hunters as he makes his way north,
Nah, waiting.
where he joins the Union Army. The film is based on the true story of Gordon. Photographs of his bare back, heavily scourged from an overseer's whippings, were published worldwide in 1863, giving the abolitionist movement proof of the cruelty of American slavery. So we're going to be reminded, Darren, of how bad slavery was
Right before they bring it back.
through the eyes of Will Smith as Peter playing Gordon.
Why didn't you just name him Gordon?
Well, maybe, who knows? Who knows? But it's Peter. And maybe that allows them to embellish with the story a bit without it being called a documentary or whatever, or a direct adaptation. But I've said on numerous occasions, I'm done with the slave movies. I'm done with this. Man, leave me alone. I don't know what the intent is. I don't know what you're trying to do. It's been done mad times. Now you got Will Smith after the controversy. I don't want to pick up my phone. See what happens when I pick up my phone? I see that. Then I do this. Guys, tell me, you going? Darren, you already bought tickets, right? I know you. I know your household. Let me stop. Nah, because I was thinking, who's gonna watch this?
I'm not watching that.
You said Darren's family.
Right. 'Cause come on, children. Get in the minivan. We're going to go see Will
Gordon
Smith.
Nem's
Kaiser, do the seatbelt quickly. Quickly, we must get there in time.
I can do it myself. No, I typically wouldn't see movies like this.
God bless. God bless. Jen? So can somebody tell me why these movies still get made?
Because white people still want to feel good about themselves.
So it's them, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Help me out, Darren. I need other perspectives. 'Cause all my stuff is bad.
Right. So if it's them, I'm not saying it's not them. I know if I were a black actor and white company says to me, hey, we want to put on this movie and we want you to do it. Like, no, like, just don't do the movie.
Darren, if somebody said, I'm going to give you $20 million to do some goofy shit, what would it take for you to be like, nah, I'm cool on $20 million? Exactly.
Oh, wait,
Right, and he done some goofy shit where he's about to get blackballed anyway, or he's already been blackballed. So he's like, you know what? This might be my last 20 mil for a while.
I must take it.
I'm going to take it.
So you would do it.
I can't answer that right now.
Anything to get out the house?
No. Hey, Tom. You know the wife said. The wife said, I heard Timothy is getting divorced. I said,
Timothy.
Who? She said, what's Tom short for? I said, not
Thomas.
Timothy. You beautiful woman, you.
Oh, good.
I was going to ask a question.
What was it?
Oh, speaking of shows, Bim, Rick and Morty's back.
Yeah, I'm building episodes.
Okay.
I'm building. How many they got out?
I haven't watched any of it.
I can't wait. When I'm done with all this stuff, almost, thank God.
I'm still find myself running through Game of Thrones.
During work, right? You just let it run?
Yeah. Hey, Bim, you have a son.
Uh-oh.
I have a daughter.
You look at this guy.
Let's join our houses, Bim.
Yo, you know what? Ever since Wu-Tang as a youth, yo,
yeah.
my seed, go with his
his
seed,
seed.
marry his seed. That's how we keep Wu-Tang money all up in the family.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? That's what those people do. They
Yeah.
keep, you know what I mean? We just don't got wealth.
Yeah, no.
So we just be bringing their houses together and just, it's, you know.
I got a kitchen. You got Rivian.
You got chickens? I bet. Hey, let's make this happen. I'll take one of those chickens and you, I don't know.
Nah, I guess so.
I give you some grass seed or something, and there we go.
I guess, yeah.
But yeah, I always thought about that. Which season you on?
I am on. I am on season. I'm right before the Red Wedding.
Ooh.
Right you're doing Game of Thrones over?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I'm right before it.
Yeah, the Red Wedding stuff.
Bunch of things that you're like, oh yeah, okay, I get it. Oh.
Yeah. Was this your first rewatch?
Mm-hmm.
During I would rewatch the previous season before the next season started. Yeah, so I'd catch up on some of that stuff. What a moment it was.
What a time.
I still haven't watched the new show.
Me neither.
House of Dragons. Yeah.
And I also haven't watched New Atlanta. I watched like half of the first episode.
Yeah, I haven't watched any yet.
I think it's because they made us wait like 3 years before a new season, and then they gave us 2 seasons in 1 year. So it's kind of like
kind of a weird thing, right?
Yeah, and then it's like once you finish watching the season, it's over.
I don't want it to be over.
So
really, that bothers you guys?
Yeah, a little bit. Sometimes depends.
With certain ones, yeah, like really good shows, I'll, as I say to the wife, let's slow walk the dog on this one. There's a show called The Bear on FX. Phenomenal show. If you watch Shameless, it's Lip, the character that plays Lip on Shameless.
Oh yeah, he's a chef, right?
Oh my God, that show is incredible.
Really?
By like episode 3 or 4, I said, hey, we're not binging this thing. I want to, because I'm a nerd with that stuff. I'm paying attention to the script, the filming, the direction, the camera quality. They do one episode, single shot, meaning no cuts. It's one camera, and they're going main character, and all these different things. One shot the entire show.
Oh, it's like this.
Yes, but way better. With a script, with timing, with props in a kitchen,
and movement,
with things breaking, with things moving. Masterpiece. If that episode wins an award or doesn't win an award, I'll be shocked. So it's things like that like I crave. I love that stuff. Love it.
Speaking of awards, I didn't watch the BET Awards last night, but I did see the clip of NORE and DJ EFN winning the, I guess they have a podcast award now on BET's Awards.
This is at the BET Hip Hop Awards.
And they won.
That was cool.
Yeah, and I'm so happy for NORE because he's NORE. Did you see the speech?
I heard some of the acceptance speech.
It's great. It's absolutely amazing. He's just basically like, last time he went to an award show, Silk the Shocker beat him in every category. See how silly that sounds?
We were trashing that guy the other day, Silk the Shocker. He owes us an explanation.
He owes us a lot.
Yeah, he owes us
a lot. You had great songs, but you suck.
You came and did that and left. Like
what is he doing right now? Does he even work for Master P? Like, what are you
laughing to the bank? He part of the family business.
Ugh. He's the last professor at ICDC college. So, he said he would never go to another award show. And when he went, it was him and Pun. And obviously, Big Pun has passed away. And he said that Big Pun told him to go because Fat Joe was hosting. And he went and he won. And he was just like, it's for all the kids that ditched school, was in the resource class. He's like, my class had 2 teachers and 5 students.
He said, I'm not sure if I even know how to read properly still, but,
He was like, I was in special education, yes.
Yeah.
And now I'm here.
Come on.
And he's Oprah. Hip hop Oprah.
And I love him. Hip Oprah.
Hip hop Oprah.
Well,
Hip hopera.
Quickly about schools. You guys know what a Title I school is?
No.
Man, I'm so far removed. There's all these schools popping up. I'm like, what the hell school is that?
Yo, before you get into that, we had a young man trying to sell us solar panels this week, and he was
Okay.
very young. And so, they try to make conversation with you, and he's like, "Oh, what high school did you guys go to?"
Ugh.
And Darling said what school he went to, and he was like, "Oh, I went to blah blah blah." And I'm like, that wasn't a school. You went to school, right?
Back in the 1900s, that didn't exist.
That didn't exist in the 1900s, the late 1900s. But go ahead with your spiel. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
So a Title I school is basically a school that gets extra help and funding from the government or from the state because they are just that poor. They're in
like a welfare school.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
I don't want to say welfare, but I guess
Anti Brett Favre.
Cool. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Exactly that. And so, me and the wife were having this conversation that we, I'm not sure if Broad Street School was, but Broad Street Elementary probably was a Title I school for the area that was in.
Is it Title IX or Title I?
Title I.
Title IX, I think, is bankruptcy.
Oh, okay.
I think.
So, we noticed that. We talk about it and how, we went to Title I schools and, at the time we didn't know any different. And, we seem to have done well for ourselves coming from a poorish area, what have you. The school Carter goes to, sent out a text message today basically saying, everybody please apply for a free or reduced lunch, even if you don't think you qualify for. We are trying to get Title I status.
Wow.
Oh.
So I saw the text message and I said, they're trying to be a Title I school?
Money, man.
I get it. But also, why are you trying?
Because they can't afford it, that stuff.
Are you sure?
Once again, if somebody's going to give you money, you want to take it.
If somebody's going to give you money that you qualify for.
And you don't qualify unless people fill out this form.
Okay, cool. So, me and the wife are talking about it. And, you guys see the kitchen.
Yeah.
Right. So, I'm like, I said to her, I don't know that, I didn't think Warwick was.
Come on.
Come on. Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Yeah, I thought y'all.
They weren't talking to you.
Apparently not. I just got the text message by accident.
They were talking to the residents of your town, but there are people in Warwick who are not rich.
Below the poverty line.
Who think they are just because of their skin color.
Okay. Thank you for clearing this up.
Of course.
Because me and the wife was sitting there having a really hard time.
Really?
I'm thinking my immediate area, nobody looks like they're struggling over here.
You don't got to go far to see struggle.
Nah, I guess. I don't know.
And it's everywhere, bro. Even in affluent neighborhoods, there's people struggling.
I get it. Yeah. But
there's a JD BYRIDER in Johnston.
Come on, hello. For those not familiar with JD BYRIDER, they're crooks.
You're welcome.
Oh man, are they crooks?
They're crooks.
Oh
man, they'll give you the highest interest rate. You will have the wildest car payment.
Have you guys ever had the pleasure of dealing with this?
I thank God, no. You went to the one on Broad, no?
I went to the one.
God. That doesn't even exist no more.
Or Elmwood, or one of those areas.
I forgot I went to one of them.
Yeah.
Did you get a car?
No, but I was close to getting a car. And if it wasn't for this guy and his fuck up, I probably would have still had this car. I've been paying forever on it. This guy told me
the car wouldn't have been running this long.
Probably not. It was like a Kia something small. I don't even know how I even got there. It was like just before I got the Max, and he was like, "Yo, you like this car? Let's test drive it. Cool. If I can get you in this car, for the price that you can handle, would you take it?" And I was like, "Sure."
What a terrible question to ask somebody who's in a hard position.
Right. Oh. So the car goes out, it comes back, they're like, "Oh." She said, "You suck."
Son of a bitch.
Like it was now she's looking for someone to throw the ice. You didn't see her face, Bim, but she's looking desperately like, "What do I do with this extra ice?"
Yeah, just bullshit. Put it here. Just put it in there.
So it just so happened that the car either wasn't available, or was already sold, or something like that. So it was just no longer available. And I said, "Cool." The guy said, "Cool." I see another car. I drive it around. I was like, nah, I don't want it. And I had given him like a $200 deposit, like some garbage.
Okay.
And I'm thinking like, if I don't want the car, I'll just take my money back.
Okay.
You're in the car. I'm like, nah, I don't want it. And I was like, can I have my money back? He was like, no.
Stop it.
He was like, no, you said that if I could get you in the car, that you would take it, and I can get you in the car. And I was like, not this car. You said you can get me in that car that's no longer available.
Right.
And he was like,
got him. Yo, because otherwise it's fisticuffs.
Right.
You're not going to take my $200 for a test drive. Oh, my God.
give my money back. Oh, sorry. Okay. No. Yeah. Literally like this close to getting caught.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, so.
Nah, but people everywhere struggling, man. And it's hard times. Prices are up on everything. So imagine food costs for the school. I don't know if they have a cafeteria there, but they probably can't even they're probably struggling to pay for whatever food is coming in for these kids.
Yeah.
So any assistance to make sure everybody can eat is probably the best bet.
I get that, and I guess I wasn't thinking it in the sense of, people in Warwick are struggling. Because I tell somebody I live in Warwick, they're like, oh, you got money. That's literally the first thing out of their mouth. And it's like, no, but I get how you see that.
No. You ain't seen them Warwick kids? Struggle out here, dogs.
I try not to see those kids.
Hard corners in Warwick.
I guess I consider myself truly blessed, because this morning I got up to get the boys ready, and I found Carter sitting on the kitchen counter watching the Google YouTube thing with the speakers surround sound mad loud. Go get dressed and brush your teeth. This doesn't equate struggle to me.
Yeah, so there's no, and then otherwise you probably see that unless it's a really, really, really good public school, or you put the kids in private school, which
Private school. Yeah, we were barking up that tree. Oof. We didn't get accepted anywhere, but that's a good amount of money.
Yeah, Dylan's almost done, thank God. 'Cause, man, I'm gonna be rich. You think? Look, I might buy something else from that point. I got calculated what he's costing me a month. Hey, yeah.
Blessed we are.
Yes, thank God. Thank God.
Anything else to talk about?
Let me see.
Again, our show. Make sure you come out to our show tomorrow. If you're listening to this on a Friday, should be fun. Bim, I asked a question at DJ Franchise in Jan on Monday. I want to ask you, because you are a DJ as well.
Yes.
You're at a party, you're at a wedding or whatever. What signs is a DJ giving you that you're like, oh, he's gonna suck?
Okay. At what stage of the wedding?
We're just starting. We're just starting dinner.
Just starting dinner.
Yes,
So
because that was my first tip off that this guy was gonna be horrible.
I gotta ask mad questions. Afro-American wedding, Nigerian wedding, white's wedding.
We'll say a white wedding, but our age.
Our age, but is it our demo? Like,
not our demo, but like cool enough, hip hop and R&B ish.
okay, and it's starting dinner. If I hear a lot of classic rock, if it's that setting, I'm like, man, I don't know how the party's gonna be, man. Because you could at least, if they're our age, you should be playing some other stuff. Like,
okay, so let's say the bride and groom does like a little bit of classic rock. It's dinner time. Somebody's really dancing or anything like that.
A little bit, yeah. I'll take a couple, a little Michael Bond. But otherwise, I'm gonna start getting bored.
Okay.
You gotta get us ready for the party, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's one. But then, if it starts to progress into, and all right, it's party time, and then I hear like Celebration as the first song.
Really?
Yeah, as the first song.
Cool in the Gang?
If you're playing classic rock, and then
I could do Cool in the Gang.
if you're playing classic rock during dinner, and then you start with that to get people on the floor, I don't know how much confidence I have in you, because it
Cool
may
in
be
the
a
Gang
lot
isn't
of.
classic rock.
I didn't say it was, but it tells me you're the DJ that's going to play the top 40 wedding songs.
Okay.
Right? You're going to give me all of those. You're not going to... there'll be some joints. I'm not going to hear Beat It, but... You know what I'm saying? You're not really going to give me like that.
I feel like Beat is never going to die now.
Ever. Rest in peace, Mike.
Okay.
What about you?
So, all right. So, no.
Oh, you guys already discussed this.
Yeah. Okay, so now we are knee-deep in party time. Everybody seems to be having a decent time. What signs is he giving you now that, like, yeah, you are trash?
Oh, just something that clears the floor. Like, I don't know. Yeah, just something that if you get everybody's... Oh, we've seen this a bunch of times. Crowd gets excited because a song comes on that everybody likes. Rushes the dance floor. And then...
Clears it.
The very next song clears it. If you get people on and then they're gone for the next song, that DJ is the worst.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've seen that way
That's a
too many
great
times.
way to put it.
Yeah.
Franchise gave a really good answer. He said that if the DJ looks miserable.
Yeah, nah, that's one.
Which is
Darren, you be looking miserable.
I look.
I'm like, why he look like that? Why he ain't having fun? Why, man?
Miserable.
Damn, dude.
Well, you know why? Because
Like, he doesn't look like I be dancing, I be sweating.
it depends what, like, at what stage am I in. If I'm still like trying to get my foot underneath me, then I'm like, oh, like I'm too nervous to like.
Jen, I see this guy frazzled sometimes. Like, why are you so nervous? He been doing this mad years.
Fam, I see him at the radio station.
Was he frazzled at the radio
I was
station?
very frazzled.
What happened?
I don't know.
And because the wire wasn't working.
At first, yeah, my master was too high.
Okay.
So it wasn't coming through clear.
So it took a while to get that, and then right when he got it, he had to start playing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it was like literally, the cricket was like, all right, all you.
That first song,
he almost couldn't play.
that first I would have let the full song run until I caught my breath, got my bearings, and then mix after that.
See, for me, it's funny you say that. For me, it's when the full song is running back to back, and it's like, okay, now we're on like song 6, and you're still going, because I'll let a full song rock here and there, like if I got to pee or something. But if you're doing it, now we're like well into the set, and you're still going.
Oh no! See, I was only saying full song for that first song only.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you should be ready to get into the mix from there. Because at least the way I DJ, I never use playlists. I just know my library.
Yeah.
So if this song is on, I know what direction I want to go in or can go in at the end of this joint or after this verse or after this part of the song, and then I can get rolling from there. Because we've been doing it so long.
Yeah.
Reggae sets, R&B, golly, all day, everything. This is in us, bro. Nah, still.
No, you're right. I mean, I'm not saying so. I think recently I've been like, not in. You know, I told you my passion for it is very low.
Yeah.
But yeah. Don't smile. Don't smile.
I'm over here minding my business.
Don't smile.
My eyes.
Don't smile at that. I forgot what I was saying, but anyways,
Passion ain't there.
yeah. So. Even now, I'm thinking of the thing that we have coming up on the 5th. I'm like, like it's just not motivated, right? But I'll still, when I start having fun, then But if you catch me when I'm not like comfortable and I haven't found my groove, that's when I'm like, go away, I can't talk. Like, leave me alone. Like,
I be man,
I know.
I love seeing. I'm like, why he look like that?
I know.
He plays so well too, but he's like, he don't know, Darren. You good, bro? You don't gotta be frazzled.
It's his face.
All in his face.
I don't have a, whenever I'm DJing and the wife is there, she'll be like, are you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, like, go. And in my head, I'm like, why she ask me if I'm fine?
I'll be up to the side looking like, do I go over there? Do I need to go help him?
It's funny because like for a week straight, like every day I was asking Don, like, you good? You okay? You all right? And finally he like snapped. He's like, stop asking me if I'm okay. Like I'm elderly or something.
Now we hate that. Yeah.
I'm good. Leave me alone. I'll let you know if I'm not okay.
We'll tell you right away if it's something.
Yeah.
You first of all, don't lie to me. You would not tell somebody right away.
My wife, I'll tell her right away.
Right away is a strong word.
Ask her. Because I can't do it. If we in this house together, I gotta be me, yo. Yo, what's wrong? Man, coats suck.
Yeah, but that's after she said what's wrong.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you only have to ask one time.
Right, and that's what I do. I ask, you all right?
But you ask mad times.
But then the next day, I'm like, you all right? Yeah.
Stop asking.
Yeah, you asked.
But it's a whole new day.
No, you asked yesterday, and
it's a whole new day.
And
you got a whole new frown on your face.
So
what do you mean?
It's still nothing.
But how is your wife supposed to know that? Okay, today's the day.
Today's the day. What?
That now you're not okay. Yesterday you said you was fine.
Trust that he'll tell you.
But he won't tell you until you say, "Are you okay?"
And you ask once, and then that's it. But you asking mad days, nah, man, leave it.
Yeah, and that's I had to learn that.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
but
it's a new thing.
It's a new day.
Yeah, it's a new thing.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, you good? Yeah, you just asked me. So I was like, all right.
Because in our mind, it's like, yeah, you asked me on Monday if I'm good. It's Wednesday.
Nothing changed. Yeah, I woke up next to you. I still got the frown. It's the same. Whatever it is.
So that's what I'm saying. Like back to the Giselle Tom thing. Like maybe she wasn't picking up on the clues. Like I pick up on some clues with him.
There's always clues.
We
leave clues all the time.
Do we?
Yeah.
Your face is a clue, Darren. There's mad clues that we leave.
You just gotta be willing to follow.
Darren, I'm lying. Your face ain't never lied to me.
Like he's watching a show right now. It's a show he's watched before, but he's binging it and watching it again. Mm-hmm. So if I see him and he got his AirPods in and he's watching his show, you watching your show.
Right.
Right. But like me from like younger days, I'd be like, "What you doing?
Oh God.
Why ain't you watching it with me?" But now I'm like, "All right, he's watching his show."
God bless.
You know, I had to get there.
But I mean, I think, and that's the part of the growing and understanding each other thing. Because some people take that and complain, "Yo, there's something wrong with him." We seen the memes all the time, but it's like sometimes you gotta learn your partner. Sometimes they just need to process something. My wife, I had to learn because I would ask over and over again like that.
That's what I'm saying.
But I had to learn. Let her figure it out. Because maybe she don't know what it is yet.
Because you weren't asking to be an asshole. You were asking out of care.
No, but it's the repetitiveness that gets to the other person.
Right.
So although it's from a good place, it's like, you know what? You're telling me to let you figure it out, even though visibly something might be wrong to me because I know your face and that's not your normal face.
Right.
I got to let you rock.
Right.
Yeah, so
it
took a bit to
but
get
it takes yeah. So
So
so that's what I'm saying. Like after like a week straight of every day, you good? He's like, what? Stop asking me that. I'm like,
So I will say, I'll give you this tip. Pause.
Whoa, hey man, wooden tip, Darren.
The way you
Lincoln.
ask, or the way that I'm asked, or that I try to ask, I'll say you good, and I'll give the reason why I'm asking. That to me, that's helpful. So you good? I don't know. Your energy just seemed like it took a dip, and then
Right there.
and then oh no, I'm just tired.
That's a bar.
Yeah, and so that's helpful. Ooh,
I hope that's empty.
yes.
Yeah, that's the exact right there. Hey, I just want to make sure you were good because your energy is off, or I noticed, you know what I'm saying, you didn't you kiss me on the cheek the way you usually do. I want to make sure that I ain't do nothing to you. Oh, my bad. My mind been all over the place. Or, nah, just a little weird.
Yeah,
but
the shitty
I'll be
word.
good. Cool, done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once they hear the reason why you're asking me, then she knows my response based on there. If something's wrong, if I go like nothing, then she's like, okay, he's not ready to talk about it. Oh no, just work, just being dumb. When Jen's up my ass about something.
No,
Details are huge. The details are huge. The why. I think that's what helps me
don't close
resolve
off
stuff.
the person who cares.
But they don't know sometimes.
Right.
What the reason. So the why, like Darren said, breaking down why you're
Why I'm
mentioning
asking,
it, gives them a little bit of more than just, are you okay? That's a wrong way to give a one-word answer. The other one, you gave a lot more in the detail behind it. Okay, you got to give me more than just the one word, right? You actually got to answer to what I'm
It's
saying.
like being
to
a
you.
salesperson.
Boom.
When you say to somebody, "Do you need help with something?" They'll say no. But it's like, "What are you looking for today?" "Well, I'm looking for a pair of black shoes."
Boom. Boom. So it's the communication thing. Yeah, we gotta. It's not easy. All this time talking, all that. We fail to mention that. Well, at least in my opinion, you guys could tell me if you feel the same. Being in a relationship is the hardest thing that humans do. At least to me, hands down, the hardest thing that we do. Give it some thought, Darren. I see you wheels are turning.
I think the hardest thing we do is figuring out ourselves.
I love that because if you don't do that, the other
can't
one
do
is
a
way
relationship.
harder. The other one is so it makes it that much harder. But figuring out yourself by yourself is easier than figuring out
Yourself.
two different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's that. So the fact that people, at least to me, wife, we're going forever. I'm not talking about us. This thing is forever.
She's like, oh.
But the fact that people go 10, 20 years, that's a big deal. That's not easy to do. Especially at a time where you can just pick up your phone and get whatever you want from a person, allegedly. I give people a kudos for surviving or making it work for a long time. It's not easy.
Yeah, because I feel like relationships in 2022 are harder than they were in 1992, in
Super
1982, 1972. Like, there's so many outside factors that you have to consider.
Contend with, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, if you had your land and your neighbor was miles away, who you cheating with? Or your spouse pissed you off, who you running off to go talk to? Ain't no cell phones, ain't no whatever.
Where you going to do a podcast?
Right. Hello. So it's like, wife, we're together forever. But traditional stuff seemed to work a lot. It was even hard then when you didn't have social media, cell phones, constant communication, all that stuff. Now, to try to do it that way, even when it was hard, when it's, people do it. But it's, I don't know, I don't think people really realize how difficult this thing is.
Because now you have to be considerate. You have to be kind. You
Have
to.
to.
You can't just be a dickhead. Like, back then, a person could be abusive in the relationship, whether the man or the woman, whatever is going on in the relationship. And if you're far enough removed, then you just got to deal with it.
Yeah. long work days.
Yeah.
There's no communication. You in the office. Maybe you get a call to the house phone, but otherwise, I see you in the morning, then I see you at night. You don't even really got to know the person. Now, you're talking throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And don't mess up on what you say or your tone in the text where you can't really hear sarcasm, because then there could be a fight. So now you at work mad, you got to fight. Anyways.
No, you're right.
It's a different world. It's different, man. It's different.
Yeah. I actually said to the wife earlier in the week, it's like, I don't understand why relationships are just not like, hey, I love you, you love me. Easy. Let's go.
Yeah.
In some relationships, I feel like Jen and Darlene's relationship is as simple as, like, I could stand you, you could stand me, and we love each other.
No, I wouldn't say that. He can't stand me.
And that's part of a good relationship, honesty.
Yeah.
And I know we're joking, but that right there,
Yeah,
because
he can tell me straight up.
Yeah.
Like, yo. Because there was a thing on TV about, or like internet. It was like how people, you might meet somebody, right? And they have 90% of what you want. And then you meet somebody else and they have that 10% that the other person doesn't have. So you think that that other person is what you really want. And you leave the person with the 90 to go with the 10 because they fill that void.
she ain't watched Why Did I Get Married?
I think I did, but like
80-20.
not really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think somebody's in the comments said, I heard it was 80-20. But whatever.
What a great movie.
So yeah, so then you go to the person with the 10 or the 20, and then when you're with them, you lose the person with the 90 or the 80, and then you're like, damn. After a while, right? So we were talking about it, and I asked him, I was like, well, do I have the 10? And he was like, no, you have the 90, but that 10. I'm like, I get it. I get it.
It's because, like, the wife had a cooking faux pas, right? She had a situation, and the grub didn't come out the way she had intended. I was very hungry that day. I think I was doing something running around. And I was like, I just want something delicious. And it didn't happen. So I was like, I'm sorry, but I got to go buy food.
Yeah.
Because I needed something. She held on to that for a while, as, you know, she wants to make me happy. But I said, hey, it's just food. Yeah, but, you know, you had to leave to go buy food. I said, but did I leave you? And she said, damn. She said, damn. I said, listen, I love you. The foundation is straight. You don't gotta know how to do all these other things.
Every meal's not gonna be great.
Yeah, so no, you ain't gotta trip on that. God said, hey man, you got bread, go and get you some chicken. Go get something else, it's fine. Come home to your wife. And that's what I did. With my chicken.
I commend you, because I don't think I would have ran out and gotten food if I didn't like what she made. Yeah.
I gotta be honest though.
No, that's what I said, commend you, because I probably wouldn't have. It was.
And she knew though, right? She was like, damn, like, as we're both, she's like, man, I'm sorry. And it's like, you know, don't worry. Don't trip. I'll go get something. We cool. We cool. That don't mean you hate me or you're not worthy of being married. Like, it's just, she's lucky I don't, all the food experiments I do when she's at work, I throw mad food away. This is trash. Bang. Unfortunately, I just happen to be there and you put it in front of me. But I throw food away all the time. It's fun, but that don't mean we don't love each other because you presented a bad, taste.
Yeah, because there'll be sometimes where I'm like, damn, I really want to cook for you, but I don't feel like it.
And it's okay, because some people feel like, I'm not doing enough.
I let you down.
Yeah.
I just want to feed you. I want you to make sure you're good.
And we get it. The foundation is there, yo. Foundation is there. So with that foundation, honesty, because it's not to hurt you. It's to say, yo, we both know what happened. This ain't, but I'm telling you, it's cool. I'm going to do this because of my situation right now, so I'm okay.
I'm hungry, and if I don't eat, it's going to get worse.
Right. So we do, and we back to love. And we back to love.
Okay.
Yeah, man. As long as the foundation is love, you can't misinterpret actions unless it's blatant, right? I come home, I was helping Darren. I know I go home late, but you should have called me. I know, that's my miss. You don't got to hold it. I love you. I just forgot. I was helping my bro. If it keeps happening, then we can, whatever. But if it's one shot, I'm sorry. All right, we back.
We're human.
That's it. Yeah. Give each other some grace, y'all. I love grace.
But don't take advantage if your partner gives you grace.
Woof. That's where the line is a little.
Don't take advantage if your partner's like, yo, yeah, you forgot to call, that's fine, and then you just start doing the most with it.
Yeah, we'll tackle that one on the next episode. That's a deep one right there, boy. Oof.
Well, then how far is too far, right?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I love you guys. It feels good to be back in the basement, yo. Just in time, because that garage is going to start getting cold, baby. Yeah, we going to start having to bundle up in that mug.
Yay. Make sure you follow us on social media platforms, PLSDELTHIS. On Instagram.
Like you never left.
On Twitter, the same.
Stupid.
Like he lives here.
Oh, you thought I was feeling you? Huh, Darren?
Make sure you also check out our website, plsdelthis.com. You can find out what we're doing. Actually, make sure you check out. Jen and I have hammered at this today for a little bit. We have a page on the site called What's Happening.
Oh, look at y'all.
Where you can see events that are upcoming, with our friends and stuff like that. So make sure you check that out to see information, dates.
It's a really good idea, guys.
Yeah, I love it.
I have a... All right, we'll talk after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have
so
a small
we've
little...
added Chips, Give the Drummer Some event. We have Christina Sevs, Drake.
The hip-hop Drake
Trivia
thing,
night. We have Rudy Rue's
Tell Your Truth
poetry night.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're just going to keep adding to it. So if you're one of the people like us who's like, I want to go do something, but I don't want to go to the club, and I don't want to be out till 2 a.m., but I just want to go outside, check out our What's Happening page. It's for us, by us, FUBU.
Definitely things that we would go to.
Yeah.
Where, you could sit down, have a drinky drink, and
that's why I love y'all. Y'all, we're like-minded without even... I ain't even need to be in the chat, and y'all connected in a different wavelength.
Shut up.
I won't give you guys my idea then. I'll do it myself.
No, don't give it to us,
I'll be in
please.
direct competition. Let's see how this goes.
Yo, if BIM launches his own website...
And I will body this. You know me. When I turn up, you don't play.
we gotta get the wife to distract him enough.
Whatever group project ass nigga.
I work better by myself.
Make sure you check us out on the website. On Mondays, we're on WBRU 101.1 FM with DJ Franchise.
Yep.
Franchise said he was going to come to the show to see Darren's set.
Yeah,
see Darren's set?
My little set.
His comedy set.
I'm fully committed now.
He said it on the radio.
I'm doing...
Bam. I don't know if you knew that. He said it on the radio. We felt bad because we thought we had let it go on the pod last week.
Which you did.
Said it. We did. He said it on the radio. Yeah. So now he has to do it.
3 minutes.
I'm gonna do a very short.
I can't.
There you go.
In my head, I have like a game plan, and I also have if it goes downwind, then
downwind.
Yeah. Is that even the thing?
No. You better get them words.
Yes. If it tanks, if I'm tanking.
Downhill, there you go.
Downhill, thank you. If I'm tanking, then I have my little out, and then I will hide for the rest of the night.
Darren going, tap dance. All right.
That is the most amazing night ever.
Listen.
Oh, my goodness.
And so, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, no, we gonna see.
We'll see.
We gonna see.
But it should be fun. I'm very excited for the work that Jen and I, not Bim, have put into this.
No, it's true, guys. That don't bother me. Honesty and love. It's rooted in love. The wife asked me, so I was like, "You better ask them." You better ask them.
You know what? I figured. We're doing. This is just our strengths. Jen and I are better at this part of it. I know day of, you're going to put your
turn up that day.
Yeah, and it's going to come together, and it's still a group effort.
That's not an excuse.
It's funny, like, we went to the radio. Before we went on the radio, I dragged Darren to go get some food.
Dude, I now know why Jen is always a little bit late.
Why?
I witnessed it, man.
She just how long did I have to be at the radio before when you got food?
Jen, do you want to talk about this? Okay. So Jen and I spent the morning at the place, looking over things, working on Kings. Cool. We say, okay, let's go get something to eat, and head to the station. It was like 12. We go. She goes, I want to go to Antonio's. Cool. We both go down there. Thayer's busy. Nowhere to park. Texas. Hey,
lunchtime.
Shut up, baby. Shut up.
So the station's near there.
Right. So Jen says, all right, one of us park, and cool. I say, cool, right? In my head, I'm thinking, all right, we'll go park, and then we'll drive to Antonio's. One of us will get out, get the pizza, and go back in. Jen goes,
I think that.
Because you know what it is? When somebody has an idea, I put my deer into the backside. Right. So
I noticed that.
Yeah.
You gotta stop doing that.
My idea is stupid. It means nothing.
You gotta stop that.
So now, Jen parks her car. It is 12:28. What time do we go on the radio, Bim?
1
p.m.
Okay, cool.
1.
Guys,
no, stop. This is my guess. And Darren, you know how she is. This is your fault.
I watched it. I was accomplice to it this
We
time.
get to the radio station. We gotta say what up to franchise. We gotta walk up the fire escape if we feeling brave that day.
Yep.
We gotta make sure our headphones are good. We gotta plug in. Franchise.
That takes about at best 10 minutes.
at least.
At the best.
And what time we y'all?
It's 12:28.
Okay.
So Jen goes.
You were hungry though.
we were starving. So Jen goes. All right. We should go to Antonio's on East Ave. Now she said East Ave, but I didn't think about it. But she said in
I said
Pawtucket.
Pawtucket.
And I said,
Oh my God.
but Pawtucket is
Away from.
it's not close to here, right? In my head, I'm
It's
like,
down the same street. It's just on the other side of Hope Street.
Jen. So,
Thayer Street, Hope Street, East Ave, same street.
so I'm like, Jen knows best.
No, she don't.
That's Jen's show. Jen knows best. So
I got to show.
I say,
Oh,
okay,
God.
Jen's in the truck. Cool. We're chit-chatting, having a good time. But every, like, couple minutes, I'm looking at the time like, oh,
Every red light you approach.
whatever.
Nah, he said it when I got in the truck. He said, "We're gonna have time." You said Pawtucket. I
She
said,
said,
"Yes,
it's gonna be fun. It's
on
right down
Hope
the street." And then she even looked at her phone. She said, it says 8 minutes. I look at the time. I'm like, 31, 8 minutes. That's, we're pushing 40. Okay. All right, cool. Let's
And
just
then
go.
I said, "Yeah, but it's just slices."
Yeah, she did. She kept saying, it's just slices. Because now in my head, I'm thinking, oh, we're going to run in, slice, and leave.
No, they put it in the damn oven.
So we get there.
I knew that.
We get there. It is now.
She just don't care. She just don't care.
I care. I'm just optimistic.
No. We get there, and now it is 12:42. You know why? Because I keep looking at the time like 12:42. We are parking. We walk in. Cool. Blah blah blah. I got the most delicious slice of honey mustard chicken pizza.
Hello.
It was well worth it.
Yeah, it's one of the sleepers over there.
We
Because
get
the thing is, East Ave, there's a parking lot. Thayer Street, there's no parking, so you're gonna go in circles for 5 minutes looking for parking space.
Not if one person jumps out to the slices.
I didn't think of that once again.
Darren.
I should have said it. Kick myself. We get the slices. We get back in the car. It is now like 12:49, and I'm like, barely making it.
Now he got to be Darren.
So now I'm like, okay, let's go. We get there, 56, barely 57. Get up the fire escape. The franchise is like,
Yeah. And now you can't say nothing. You look at her. She just.
But we started right on time.
Yeah.
We didn't have to
We
do an
didn't-
extra. We didn't have to do an extra.
Perfect.
Nothing.
If you're not early, you're late.
but now I said, aha.
If I'm not late, I'm on time.
Because in her mind, it's like, oh, this is gonna be quick. I'm just gonna put gas in the car, quick.
Darren, you should know better. You have
I
years
should.
of data.
I
You even cuss her out for coming late on an episode you weren't there for. You were in the chat. Guys, Darren was in the chat like, Jane, you got somewhere to be?
it is 6:56, and Jen
And
goes.
she sent us pictures from a town hall meeting. I said, yo, clearly I'm not important
They was
enough.
talking about reparations, bruh.
Jen said, "Oh, the next speaker's supposed to go on. He's supposed to go on at 7." I said,
Here's the other funny thing. She ain't mentioned all day that she was going to this thing. Not a word. That was our first time. Man.
"Hey, Bib, what time tonight?
And she asked me.
What time tonight, Bib? 7ish?"
From the day before.
Bib said 7ish just works for me.
Darren,
Cool.
when I tell you I was ready and just sitting there.
You said it. All right, Jen, I'm ready for you. 6:40.
I didn't know I was going until I went.
Jen said, "Ooh."
You ain't know you come to my house until you were or what?
No, to reparations meeting.
So you forgot because you went to reparations?
Nah,
And
she
it's the
thought she
second
could
week
do
in a
both.
row I didn't even talk about it on the pod. But yeah, I went to the reparations meeting.
Jen's an amazing person.
There you go, done.
Jen's an amazing. We're all amazing in our right, but
Yeah.
Jen is.
Ooh.
So we got there. We got there on time. We had pizza. Darren wasn't hungry. I wasn't hungry.
No harm, no foul, right?
No harm, no
Everything
foul.
good,
And
right?
this is why you keep pushing the envelope, because you get away with it.
She's an evil person. And you fell for the
That
I
pizza
felt-
was so good.
It was delicious.
Antonio's, of course.
It was the honey. I'll kill for that pizza.
Yeah, that's one of them. But we gotta be on time. Look at her. She don't give a damn.
I tried to get on time. We was at the spot and we talked
Literally.
about it. And I was like, all right, let's
Literally,
leave at
we
like
did
12:15.
Everything right.
So that
to
we
on
can
time.
be there
Except for
on
go to
time.
Pawtucket.
Except Pawtucket.
And had I thought about it first and been like, yo, there's no parking out there. When you park, you got to pay to park. Had I thought about it first, I would have just went to East Ave off rip.
Yeah, or just do like real ones do. Put your hazards on and go get your slices.
Yeah, but we're in
it was
two
busy,
different
busy.
cars.
No, one whip. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
number
but
one.
that's what we should have done. We should have.
Yeah,
Hey,
but I didn't think
Jen.
about it.
Park one at the station. Let's go to Angel Street, get our slices, or
Yeah,
Elizabeth Street.
yeah. Or just you run in, I'll give you money and get whatever, and then we can.
Bang bingy.
But if you didn't go in, you wouldn't know what slice you wanted.
And that's okay. I'm okay missing
Just
out.
something, yeah.
This would
See,
be
it's
on
not that
time.
deep. We just gotta fill the belly.
Reverse.
Look at her. Look at her. She's like, nah.
Make sure you come to our show tomorrow night.
Oh, right. Yeah, we release this Friday.
I'm burped.
We recorded on Wednesday, movie magic again. So if something happens, sorry.
And no, we didn't talk about the clowns in the news this week, so it is what it is.
What clowns?
AB, Kanye, man.
Thank you. Honestly, I was dreading coming in if that was going to be like a
No,
topic.
I'm all set.
Thank you. I'm cool. He's doing what he does. It's fine.
Yeah. Fuck him.
I was listening to Pablo on the way. Great album. Like Pablo.
Yeah.
It's good music.
Yeah.
I can separate the two. I don't give a damn.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Deuces, welcome back there.
I feel like Pablo
Welcome back
when
to
I'm
the-
working on my house.